up?
Chrissi Rhymer, what part of England are you from?
I'm from Surrey.
Surrey, England?
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's very nice. I've never actually been there, but you see, I was... Oh my gosh, I'm losing an accent. Too much pressure. But you see, I was talking in an accent. But you see, I was kidnapped when I was... Stop making fun of me just because I'm losing my accent, okay?
Let me say from Surrey, England. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on now.
So,
I wasn't videotaping your face.
Surrey, but I've never actually been to Surrey. You see, I was kidnapped when I was but a child.
Who you kidnapped from?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Who you kidnapped from? Sorry, you couldn't hear it through my thick British accent.
Sorry, you've got a bit of a Cockney accent.
Oh, yeah. I come from a low line. My father was a gymnast, actually.
Oh, a gymnast. I've often heard them called chimney sweeps, but never a gymnast.
It's a profession. You know what I'm saying, don't you?
Oh, right. Sure. Well, I was kidnapped by some evil ninjas.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yes. It was very unfortunate. But then I was found and brought to America. But luckily, I never forgot my accent.
Luckily.
Look at that man.
That's by just then.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my accent gets screwed up because, like I said, I haven't lived in London or England.
I feel like
Surrey.
your accent should have some sort of a ninja feel to it, like a twist where you...
Well, you see, after the ninjas kidnapped me,
Right.
I was found and sent to America.
Alright.
So I was only with the ninjas briefly, and they didn't really talk much.
Yes.
And that of what they said, I did not quite
Were they a sort of monk ninja? Monk ninja. Right. Monk. Like, you know, like in the tabernacles and such. Where they don't speak much, but they enforce much violence and evil. No?
They did enforce much violence and evil, but no, it was rather like a nun. A nun ninja.
Oh, a nun.
A ninja, if you will.
A ninja, alright. But were they women? Because otherwise this story is completely nonsensical.
Oh, well of course they were nun-ninja. Of course nun-ninjas are women.
Oh, right, okay.
Because nuns are women.
Just had to check, you know.
Are you trying to say that women can't be ninjas?
What you're implying? Well, no, I'm just trying to say that men can't be nuns. So,
okay.
Right.
I'm sorry, no offense.
Yeah, no. I mean, I was almost just saying your family.
I'm sorry, I'm quite sorry. I'm going to go and hope that you don't get five people.
Well, I've got it on tape if we do.
So this will be our last. That'd be awful. It would be like when they find the black box in. It's like when they find the black box in airplanes and they like look at what the last thing they said was.
Right.
It would be us talking about ninjas. At least my story would finally be out.
It would be totes, and then I would make like movies about your story and taking you from Surrey, England to Green Bay, Wisconsin.
And the attack.
Oh no, I just revealed where we are. I mean, not Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Not Green Bay, Wisconsin.
You got that? Yes.
So tell me more about yourself. Where are you from exactly?
Well, I am from...
You should be recording yourself.
I'm from London, England as well.
Oh, you're from London. Okay.
Right, I'm from London, England.
Can you tell me a little bit about your upbringing in London?
Yes. I grew up from a carny family. We supported the London Carnival.
Oh, the London Carnival. It's a very good time. I've never been, but
jolly good time. Yeah, I was a tightrope walker, you see.
Oh.
And my parents, they were both clowns. I just am not funny enough to be a clown, actually.
Yeah,
so
I kind of understand that. I really get that. I'm sorry, it's fact you're not funny enough to be a clown. You're just too beautiful to be a clown.
It's a sore spot.
I'm sorry, okay?
It's a sore spot.
I'm sorry.
I was like the black sheep of my family.
It was like a hidden compliment, okay?
Don't you understand?
Because I'm saying that you're too pretty to cover up with clown makeup. Do you understand?
Fine. That's fine.
But anyway, tell me more about your life story.
Alright.
Whatever. And if you're going to get upset about it, then I don't really want to hear about it, alright?
Fine. So, alright, so we were in the middle of one of our shows, the London Carnival, right, and the crowd was packed, you know, and the Prince Harry and Prince, whatever his name is,
William and Harry,
yes, whatever.
The great chums of mine, whenever they come to the States, we have tea.
Hang out. Yep. Well, they were there at the carnival, right?
Nice tea latte.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
They were there at the carnival, and as well as the rest of the royal party, so we were all very nervous, understandably, right? Very nervous. My parents, they cracked like acorns. And so they both just
like seriously, or like you mean like emotionally?
Figuratively, they cracked.
Okay,
right.
I was very concerned for a moment when you said that they cracked like acorns because
I've got it.
Okay, thank you. Because like if that was really happened, that would be really concerning. But like I understand that they just couldn't handle the pressure.
Well, it's not like we have human-sized nutcrackers, Chrissy. All right. I mean,
I'm sorry.
What kind of ninjas raised you to be such an idiot?
I wasn't raised by the ninjas. They just took me from my family in Surrey, England. We went over this, okay? I don't need to explain myself to you any further. All right.
Fine.
Go back to your crazy story about human-sized nutcrackers. They don't exist. They're not real.
They don't exist. Alright, so they cracked like Mad Hatters, right? They're just completely loony. And they're sitting there in the corner of the carnival and backstage. And as well, and the royal party is like waiting for us to start. So here we are with no main act. And the royal party is sitting there bored. And we can't have that happen now, can we?
No, because you know what happens when they get bored.
They start chopping off people's heads.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Right.
Because you knew what they do when they get bored. Like I didn't even have to explain it because you just know.
Right. Well, yes, I almost experienced it. So we're sitting there not knowing what to do, and so I go over and I try to reason with the royal family. I'm just like crying. I'm out of my senses crying because my mum and dad are just completely insane.
Sorry.
And so I'm talking to them and through tears, and I'm like, I can't go on with the show with my parents being in the state that they're in, and Queen Elizabeth, who is very old and wrinkly, she had to turn up her hearing aid a few times to actually hear what I was saying. But she beckoned me over, and she beckoned me over and she told me I should be an ambassador for Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Stop telling them where we are!
Oh, right. Not Green Bay, Wisconsin. My bad.
Somewhere in the United States.
Right. Somewhere in the United States, because she said I was so eloquently put how my parents were suffering. And so I was like, well, I'm going to ditch these loonies because they're no good to me now. They can't provide me with a proper income or anything. So I said goodbye to my parents. They thought I was a turnip, which was fine.
They thought your parents thought you were a turnip?
Right, when I was saying goodbye to them, because they were just at that point.
Oh, because they were so crazy.
Out of their minds.
Right.
Yeah, they thought I
wasn't following, but now I'm following.
Right, well, so then I said goodbye to them and we left, and well, me and Prince Harry and the other one, whatever his name is.
William.
Right. We left, and here we are in America, and I'm being an ambassador for insane people, which is actually why I'm here with you now, because there's something I need to tell you, and that is that you are crazy. So, I'll get the straight jacket and we'll be leaving soon.
Wait a minute. If I'm crazy, I don't think you're real.
I'm actually a turnip.